Kita akan mulai sekitar jam 3.15 seperti biasanya. Tapi mungkin untuk Mister Tunanya
Hah?
cuma bisa satu,
Baik, apa online, Pak?
cuman bisa sekitar 1 jam. Jadi tolong dimaksimalkan. Kalau misalnya memang ada yang ingin ditanyakan, langsung tanyakan ke Mister Tuna atau bisa ke kolom chat juga. Saya mau sapa-sapa dulu untuk ini, di sini ada beberapa nama baru. Eh, Kak Krisna, Kak Krisna dari mana? Asalnya atau sekarang masih sekolah kah? Dari Yogyakarta. Wah, Kak Krisna berarti ikut sharing session ini mau tahu info terkait kuliah ke Poland ya berarti ya Kak ya? Kalau boleh tahu untuk jenjang apa nih Kak? S1, S2, atau mungkin S3? Untuk S2, wah pilihan yang tepat sekali. Nanti kita bisa langsung tanya-tanyakan ke Mister Tuna, atau misalnya Kak Krisna ada keluarga, atau misalnya sanak saudara yang pengen kuliah ke Poland juga bisa diinfokan nih kalau kita lagi ada Zoom sharing session langsung dengan pihak UITM-nya. Oke, terus ada kalau Rensia juga. Kalau Rensia, kalau boleh tahu asalnya dari mana? Ada Kak Yeni. Kalau Kak Krisna sendiri mau ambil S2 jurusan apa nih, Kak? Oh, sustainability. Oke, oke. Kalau boleh tahu itu jurusannya seperti apa ya, Kak? Maksudnya di bidang apa? Apakah masuknya sosum atau saintek? Sustainability di bidang apa tuh, Kak? Lingkungan kah?
Halo, Mbak Isti.
Halo, halo, Kak.
Mbak Isti, saya lagi dalam perjalanan masih di bis. Bentar lagi saya bisa gabung lagi 3 menit
Oh,
lagi ya.
wah,
Sorry,
wah.
sorry.
Perjuangannya
Thank you, thank
super
you.
sekali. Boleh, Kak, boleh, Kak. Nanti kita ini kok. Nanti kita terima kalau misalnya Kak Krisna join lagi. Ini ada Bapak atau Ibu nih? Bapak mungkin ya. Ada Pak Edi yang baru join. Boleh tahu asalnya dari mana? Atau bisa tulis di kolom chat. Oke, let's get started. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore, rekan-rekan, hadirin sekalian. Sebelumnya terima kasih yang sudah hadir di sharing session kita hari ini. Kita hari ini akan bersama Mister Tuna Dalaman, beliau dari kampus UITM Polandia. Dan kalau misalnya teman-teman ingin bertanya langsung atau misalnya ingin ada rencana untuk kuliah ke Polandia, bisa langsung tanyakan ke Mister Tuna. Di sini saya Esti sebagai MC dan juga ada teman saya, ada partner saya Balkis yang akan menjadi moderator pada hari ini. Tadi sudah diinfo ya oleh Mister Tuna bahwa kita maksimal mungkin 1 jam, sehingga mohon tolong untuk dimaksimalkan nih waktu yang sangat berharga ini. Oke, tanpa membuang waktu, mengefisienkan waktu, saya serahkan ke moderator Kak Balkis untuk mempersilahkan Mister Tuna memberikan pemaparan tentang UITM.
Ya, terima kasih Kak Esti untuk kesempatannya. So, good afternoon, Mr. Tuna.
Hello.
Hello, how
Good.
are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So, I'm Balkis. I will be the moderator for this session, and I'm really thankful that you are with us today, even though it's only through Zoom. And for today's session, we have 2 sessions. For the first one, you will introduce the UITM Poland, and then after that, we will have Q&A session. And without any further ado, because you only have 1 hour, right? Yes,
Yes,
without any further
unfortunately,
ado,
I teach classes in the university as well, and the semester started.
yeah, I understand that. So yeah, you may start your presentation, sir.
Of course.
Wait, do you able to share your screen?
No.
No, wait.
Right now I can't.
Okay, I think you are good now.
Okay, so should I wait for you to translate, or should I just
No,
present
you
the whole?
just go
Okay.
and also about the UITM Poland.
Okay. So can everyone can see the presentation? Is it visible?
Yes, it's
All right.
visible, sir.
So first of all, thank you very much for having me. We are University of Information Technology and Management. We are a private university located in the southern eastern region of Poland. As you can see from the map, Poland is located in Central Europe. We are very well connected to the rest of the continent. So the red dot is where our city is located, and we are only 3 hours away from the capital Warsaw and 2 hours away from the other big city, another big city, Krakow. And from these 2 locations, you are basically 2 hours away from every other major European cities. 2 years ago, I visited Indonesia. I visited Jakarta as well, and I just took a flight directly from Warsaw to Doha, and Doha to Jakarta. So it is very easy to go between Indonesia and Poland as well. And we even welcomed Miss Webi and Mr. Willy in here in Poland too. So the travel for the future Indonesian students is really not that difficult. A couple of important things about Poland. So first of all, Poland is a member of European Union since 2004. That is extremely important because which brings a lot of benefits to the university, to the people living here, to the students. So first of all, our university is eligible to receive funding from the European Union. So we use this money to provide free classes, free certification programs, trips for our students. And on top of that, UITM graduates will be graduating from a European Union university, and the diploma is recognized worldwide and inside European Union as well. So realistically, anyone graduating from UITM can work in different places in Europe, not only in Poland. And to go smaller in scale, why our city? Why Rzeszów? So first of all, our city is a very well student-oriented city. So it's considered the academic center of Poland. We have 200,000 people living in the city, and 50,000 of them are students. So every fourth person you see in the street is a student. And second of all, we are considered the aviation valley. In our city, we have more than 180 companies connected to the aviation industry, which is extremely beneficial because We do have aviation studies, but on top of that, aviation business means jobs in English. So we have many students who finds job while they're even studying in English language without needing to learn Polish. And especially after they graduate, especially if they studied aviation management, they can just continue their careers without going anywhere else. And last but not least is the affordability. Poland does not use euros as currency. So, we have our own currency called the Polish zlotys, and which is 3 to 4 times lower compared to euros. So this means our country, our tuition fees, the cost of living is immediately 3 to 4 times cheaper compared to Germany, compared to UK, compared to Netherlands, while having the same quality of living and same quality of education. I want to stress this once again. The lower prices in Poland doesn't mean a lack of quality compared to the rest of the Europe. This is simply because Poland didn't choose to use euros, and we are still extremely affordable compared to other European countries, which is very important for students, obviously. A quick facts and figures about our university. Well, we established in 1996. A couple years ago, we celebrated our 25th year anniversary. Right now, we have 4 colleges: management, applied computer science, medical, media, and social communication. We have 2 campuses. We have been ranking in Poland in the top 10 of us since 2013, and various categories we're in the top. We have overall 60,000 graduates, 400 academic staff, and 20 plus years of experience in teaching in English. So we are not a university who just started teaching in English. We know how to deal with international students, we know how to help them in English, and we know how to teach them in English. Every year, 6,000 students study at UITM, and 1,400 of them, 1,400 of them are international students from all around the world, from 70 plus countries. We are the most international university in our region in Poland, and one of the top in the whole country. Let me show you some pictures from our campuses. So first of all, this is a picture from our main campus. I'm actually sitting probably right here right now. I'm sitting right here right now. And this campus is only 10 minutes, 10 minutes from the city center by walk. It is in a very central location. Obviously, we do have the classes here, but most importantly, what we have the administrative buildings, administrative offices. So if a student needs to handle anything about his academics, about his payments, about his classes, or documentation, etc., we have the offices here, and all they have to do is to come here, and we put English-speaking people in every single department. So in the university, they do not need to know Polish to handle any business, so they can easily do it. And we have a second campus, which is much more prettier compared to the first one. This campus is located 15 to 20 minutes outside of the city, but we do offer free shuttle service between those 2 campuses a couple times a day for our students, so they can go back and forth for free. This place is located in up steps of a place called Kilnarova. It is a very nice green and a mountain area. As you can see from the aerial picture, this campus is very big. We have main laboratories, we have sports and recreational areas, we have the restaurant areas, and other sports facilities. When I was studying in the UITM, it was a pleasure to spend time in this campus. It is very nice in spring and summer, and it is very nice in winter, because imagine all this covered in snow, in white. And especially our students who is coming from Indonesia or from countries which there is not much snow, they really do enjoy the winter aspect of Poland. As I said, we are a very diverse community. We do prioritize diversification in this university, and we know the importance of having different cultures, and we do celebrate this. Let me show you some pictures from the events that we held in the university. We try to basically celebrate every major day for our biggest communities here. We do have Asian Day, we do celebrate Asian Day, we do celebrate the Spring Nevruz for our Central Asian students. The biggest event that we have is the International Day that we held once a year. And basically, we combine all of the communities that we have in UITM, and they come together to do events and presentations, sing songs, competitions. So we are a very active university in terms of student life. And a couple more pictures of our social events. I can comfortably say that at least once a month, there is a social activity in the university, which is organized by the university bodies. We have many partners abroad. And we also have something called the Erasmus Mobility Program. This is extremely important for our international students. So regardless of the nationality, let's say Indonesian students for now, once they become a student of UITM, they can apply for the Erasmus Plus program, and they can choose one of the 50 plus partner universities that we have in all around Europe. And they can go to that university for 6 months or 1 year, 1 semester or 2 semesters student study exchange for free. They do not pay any tuition fee to the university that they're going, even if the university is private. And on top of that, European Union actually pays these students money to cover their travels, cover their basic costs. And every year we send around 30, 40 students from our university to Istanbul, to Italy, to Hungary, to different countries. And this is extremely important, and I recommend every international students at UITM to participate in the Erasmus Plus program. Now let's pass into our programs. So let me tell you this. We recently updated our programs. We included new ones. We excluded some of them which are not popular anymore. That's what we do in UITM. Every year we do follow the trends, we do surveys, excuse me, and we try to determine which courses are still attractive for the future students. So right now we offer undergraduate bachelor courses in aviation management, in business management, in digital finance and strategy. In IT sector, we dropped the cybersecurity to the bachelor level. Now we offer cybersecurity in bachelor level, computer science, cloud computing and development operations, and digital animation, which is a little bit more in the graphic side. And in the medical faculty, we do have nursing and social work at this moment. And in postgraduate studies, we have 2 postgraduate studies. We have the continuation of the management studies, which is the Global Management and Strategy Masters. And the new course that we have is the Health and Social Care Management, which is basically which is basically aimed for people who is graduating from nursing or social work, to also provide them a management knowledge. So they will have the medical knowledge, but then we will teach them potentially how to run hospitals, how to run clinics, what is the business side of medical sector. So I have some designated pages for certain courses. Some of them I do not have. I'm so sorry, let me. So I'm a graduate of aviation management, so I can highly recommend this program. So first of all, we run this program with the patronage of Lufthansa, which is the biggest airline in Europe. And we are, excuse me, we are still the only university in Poland who offers aviation management courses in English. Just could you give me one? Sorry, last week I was a little bit sick, and I'm just recovering because of that. I don't want to interrupt. As I was saying, aviation management is the perfect course for people who would like to study management, but also has a certain interest in the aviation sector. This course combines both of them in the best way possible. And then the business management study, this is a more general studies that students learn about economics, accounting, finance, all the things included in a business management aspect. Then we have our IT courses. We are a very strong IT university. We closely collaborate with Cisco Academy, which is located in Krakow. Then nursing and social work for people who would like to make a difference in other people's lives. And finally, then the master's studies, obviously, we has various courses. As soon as I have this presentation updated, I will provide this presentation to TUTORAVEL, obviously, for them to, use it, distribute it however they want. But for now, because we just have this decision very like a week ago, I didn't have time to update the whole presentation, unfortunately. Before I wrap it up, let me talk about something very important in our university, which is the working while studying. We have this question all the time from our students, if they can work. I don't know what happened, I'm sorry. And yes, in Poland, students are legally allowed to work 160 hours with their Polish national visa. And on top of that, any graduates of UITM can stay 10 more months in Poland to look for a job. And as soon as they find a job, obviously they can apply for a residence permit based on their employment. To make everything even easier, we have a program called iOS, which is basically we are allowing our students to work full-time. So once they apply for this program, they do not need to attend classes anymore, which allows them to be in the office for the whole as a full-time worker. Of course, they still need to pass their exams, submit their projects, and to fulfill all their academic responsibilities. Obviously, it is not easy to work full-time and study full-time at the same time. But here at UITM, we give this decision to our students, and we allow them to, and we help them to do this by giving them extra consultation hours, class recordings, and all the class materials, which is available in our e-learning portals. We have many students who's doing this. And actually, 2 years ago, one of my Indonesian students, he was working in a bank in Warsaw while studying computer science. He wasn't even living in our city. He was once a month coming to university and passing exams, but he was already working full-time in a bank, for example. So let me quickly sum up the presentation. Well, we offer quality education and affordable tuition fees. That was the idea of our president when he established this university. Our diploma is recognized worldwide. Cisco, Microsoft, IATA, ARC, these kind of certification and training programs we try to provide for our students thanks to European Union and university research fundings. We have internship and job opportunities in the city, and we do have a great career service, which helps our students to find internships and jobs. And on top of that, we do organize aviation career days and IT career days once a year in the campus. We invite companies so the students can meet with the company officials, submit their CVs, do interviews, and get knowledge. We're a very international university with a lot of students around. And on top of that, it is a unique student experience in Rzeszów, in Poland, and generally in Europe. Studying in Europe is a big joy because with the documentation that you have, you can travel freely around 23 countries. And this is very good for non-European nationals because I'm originally from Turkey. I'm not European. So I also need visa to go anywhere in Europe, for example. And once I'm here, I can travel without visa among all of these countries. And this is extremely, extremely nice for non-European students. So that's what I try to promote all the time for our international students. So that was it. I'm so sorry for the gaps. I don't know what happened. I guess I'm still a little bit sick. But I know it was a fast presentation, but I can go back to it and answer all the questions that you might have.
Hello, sir. Thank you for the presentation. So I believe many of us have gained our more knowledge for the UITM Poland. And now, after you finish your presentation, we will move to the Q&A session.
Please.
For everyone who want to ask the question to Mr. Tuna, you may type your question in the chat box or just open your mic and ask directly. I'm sure Mr. Tuna will be very happy to help you answer your question.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will also tell this, we've been working with TUTORAVEL for almost 3 years now. We have a very good partnership. If you have any further questions, you can keep asking them, and we have good communication with them. They can send me these questions and I will answer them anytime. So feel free to ask any questions, okay?
So there is one question from our partner. It is the most asked question so far.
Mhm.
The students wondering if UITM offers scholarship for the students, and if yes, how do they apply for it?
So we do offer scholarship, but first of all, they are not entry-level scholarships. So a student needs to study at least one semester, at least one semester to apply for scholarship. So basically, they finish one semester, they try to get best grades as possible, and on top of that, I'm going to keep apologizing. They collect something called activity points. So basically, we have this system. The more active you are in the university, such as participating in these events that I was showing, participating in certification programs, basically doing anything for the university, you start collecting points from different departments. And in the end of every semester, you apply for rector's scholarship. Depending on how many points you have and how good is your GPA, you have a ranking. And if your ranking is enough, you basically get a scholarship payment every month. So you still pay the tuition fee, but the university starts paying you back every month a certain amount, up to 300 euros, which is 300 euro is enough to cover your rent, for example. So this is how the scholarship works. But this is something that you have to apply in the end of every semester for the next one and keep being an active and a good student in the university.
So the students will be able to get around 300 euros, sir?
Up to 300, but it all depends how many points they collected and how good their grades are, because there's a ranking system. Let's say that 50 people is getting a scholarship. The top 10 gets 300, the next 20 gets 200. It works like this.
Oh, so every students can apply for this scholarship, sir?
Who?
Every students, like
Every student can apply for the scholarship, but the Polish students and international students are not in the same group. So you don't compete with Polish students.
Oh, so we
They are separately. These are for English studies, not for Polish studies.
Okay, sir. What about the dorm? Does UTM provide dorm for international students?
So we have a student housing, and we basically rented big houses from a developer. And right now we provide these houses as student accommodation. And roughly the price is around 280 euros per month for these houses. And this price includes everything from electricity to internet to heating. It's one-time price per month for everything. And these houses are one floor with 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms, 4 people lives in it, and it has all the facilities: living room, fully equipped kitchen, bathroom, dishwasher, washing machine. And on top of that, we do help our students to get private accommodation as well. So basically what our students usually do, they spend their first year in the student housing. Once they made friends, they look for apartments to move out to a private apartment together. And we have a student support office, which we help them to call the landlords, help them with the language barrier, ensure the landlords that yes, these are our students, they will be here, etc., etc. So there are two options, but we do offer student housing.
Okay, so basically UITM will help the students in case of their dormitory, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so we have one question from Mr. Mario Agustian. How about internship opportunity and mechanism in Poland?
Internship opportunities?
Yes.
Yeah, so first of all, as I told you, we have a careers office that they can apply to this careers office to look for internships. There are various internships being posted in the careers office webpage. But on top of that, it is the same as anywhere else. We do not find internships for the students. This is not any university's jobs. What we help them and we guide them. But because there are so many international companies in the in the city, there's basically no problem of finding the internship. For example, our studies include 2 mandatory internships. So when a student is studying, they have to do 2 internships. And every student eventually does that, either back in their own countries or anywhere in Europe or in Poland or in our city. And we have so many travel agencies, these kind of not extreme businesses, but more service businesses who are more than happy to get aviation management students for a month to do even paid internships. But if they have a problem, we do help them in the careers office with that, with the internship finding.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you for the answer. Is it answer your question, Mr. Mario? Wait, sir. Oh, okay. We have a question from one of our students. So the case is they are already 40 years old and not so that means they are not young anymore, but they have 15 years of experience in banking and also fintech, and particularly in corporate strategy. And they currently building their own fintech company. And they also interested with UITM because it is part of Cisco Academy Network, and it makes it easier for them to find the IT specialists who are still studying. And then they want to ask, do the university have a startup incubator? And are they eligible to enroll in the master program in management and strategy, even though they not hold the bachelor degree in economics?
All right, so yeah, I can see the, let me answer the second question. Yes, we do not require any matching field of studies. So it doesn't matter what your bachelor is, as long as if you have a bachelor degree, you can apply for any master courses. Yes, with the bachelor degree in economics, you can apply for program in management. That is not a problem. As age of 40, you cannot study bachelor's because the age limit is, if I'm correct, is 26 or 28. But yes, you can apply for master's. But I must tell you this: obtaining the visa gets more difficult as the age increases because it's not impossible, but coming for studies at age 40, the embassy might ask more questions and create more problems obtaining a European visa. We do have an incubator program, which is probably not as established as he thinks it is, but we have certain professors who help students who has startup ideas, and we constantly attend certain competitions and these kind of events throughout Poland. So for example, next month, our university will be attending the hackathon. They say it's the biggest hackathon in Europe, which teams of IT students comes together and they do IT competitions. They try to hack each other, etc. So yes, we have a certain academic professor group who helps students with startup ideas and these kind of various activities.
So the university will provide them in terms to attend the hackathon. I forget.
Hackathon, I think so. So it's in Krakow, and the university provides free shuttle service to there. We give them university T-shirts and everything because they attend representing UITM, and it's a 2-day event with various challenges and different prizes. Obviously, this is not organized by our university. This is a European event, but we also attend, and we constantly attend these kind of events as an IT university.
Wow, wonderful! Because like in Indonesia, we barely know about the competition in Europe.
Mhm.
The hackathon competition. Yeah, we barely informed about it,
It
actually.
is getting very popular in the recent years as well.
Okay. Oh, there is another question. It's still about the scholarship. For the wait. Okay. Uh, if there is a bachelor students who want to apply for the bachelor program,
Mhm.
and then also, what about the IELTS score? You have a minimum band score?
Yes, we have this new requirement, unfortunately. So everyone who wants to apply for UITM now needs to have at least B2 level of IELTS, TOEFL, TLC, Cambridge English. We have certain accepted certificates, but B2 level is mandatory. B2 level certificate is mandatory. We do not accept certificates such as Duolingo or it needs to be an official and international recognized English certificate at B2 level.
Okay, sir. It's to B2 level for IELTS.
IELTS, TOEFL, TLC.
What about the minimum score? Because like in IELTS you have band from 1
Yeah,
until
6.5.
6.5. Wow, it's quite high.
Yes.
What about the wait, sir. So it is apply for all the program 6.5.
Yes, for all programs, it's the same.
Okay. Okay, got it, sir. Mm.
So basically, Miss, let me tell you this. I don't want to give you wrong information, but equivalent of B2 level. So if it's IELTS, the equivalent of B2 level 6 or 6.5.
Yes, 6 and 6 until 6.5.
Yeah, this either 6 or 6.5. So it needs to be equivalent of B2 level.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, let me check the chat box. Is there any question so far? Oh, sir, I have one question from our partner.
Mhm.
If students want to enter UITM, do they need to do a writing test or
No,
no writing
no,
test?
no, we do not have any entry exam at UITM. As long as they meet the requirements in terms of either a bachelor degree or a high school diploma, plus the English sufficiency, we do not have an entry exam.
Okay, so no. Okay, so it's only based on the
Yes.
school score and
We
also the IELTS certificate.
we do not require an entry exam. We do not require a cover letter. It's only based on diplomas, degrees, and the English
Is it
certification.
also apply for master degree, sir?
Yes, it is the same.
Wow. What about the environment and the UTM for the international students besides the event like Asian Day or International Day? Is it comfortable for them to study there?
It is very comfortable. I would tell you this, as I told you, we have been having international students for more than 20 years. So it is not the first time we will have international students this year or last year, for example. We have English speaking people in every single department. And on top of that, I must tell you this. What was that? What was that Indonesian program? Because we've been having high number of Indonesian students every year for the past 3 years. I'm trying to remember this government program which sends lots of Indonesian students to Europe, to Poland especially. Last year we had 19 Indonesian students, 19, and the previous year we have 13. It starts with I think, but I just cannot remember.
I know, sir. Is it ISMA, right?
ISMA, yes, exactly. So we are a very big ISMA partner, and if anyone has any if anyone wants to see how the Indonesian students experience UITM in Poland, they can check ISMA Poland Instagram pages and web pages, and to see how did they spend their time at UITM and how much they enjoyed it, and we all over for the past 7 years that I've been working here, I rarely heard any big issues from our international students. Obviously, there are small things, students argue with each other, but this happens everywhere, and this has nothing to do with UITM or nothing to do with other universities. But other than that, Poland is the safest country in Europe, and it's one of the most peaceful one. We are just coexisting here without any problems.
Oh, nice to hear that, sir. Okay, I think will be the last question for our session because it's already 3:52, right, sir? Okay, there is a question about the living cost in Poland. Is it cheap or expensive to the international students?
All right. So while I'm answering, let me actually open one cost of living page. I will quickly open this. So overall, Poland is a very affordable country, because of the reasons that I mentioned. That we are not using euros, we have Polish zlotys, which is immediately much more affordable compared to other places. And on top of that, being a student in Poland is very good because the student ID card is standard. So it's the same card in every university all across Poland, which means that wherever you go in Poland, they recognize your card as a student card, which gives you immediate 50% discount in trains and in public transportation. And on top of that, you have discounts in simply every single restaurants, in cinemas or other activities. And let me show you the overall cost very quickly. It should be... Yes, here. Second. Yes. So if you can see, this is the average cost that we have in Europe. I will just leave this in the screen and I will just go one by one. So obviously a month worth of grocery is around 200 euros. Bus ticket is 50 cents. Winter clothing, a fast food meal outside is from 5 to 10. In a good restaurant is 10 to 20. A cinema ticket is 5 euros. Scooter bicycle rentals, gym membership, taxi is around this price, and monthly SIM cards around this price. If I have to give you an overall cost, not including the rent, okay, let me include the rent as well. Including the rent, a monthly 700 euros should be more than enough. 600, 700 euros should be more than enough for a student. Obviously, we're not looking for a luxury life as a student. No students gets a luxury life. That's why it's called a student life. But between 500 and 700 euros is more than enough to have a comfortable life here, or even travel to different countries time to time.
Hello, Mr. Krishna, do you have any question? I think he accidentally turned on the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, so for the living cost is quite affordable for students, right?
Yes, it is. And on top of that, the minimum wage here is comfortable enough to live. So we have so many students who is working as a Bolt, Uber driver, Uber Eats food delivery in McDonald's, in Starbucks. There is nothing wrong of working in these jobs while being a student. This is perfectly normal, and there are so many places that students can work. And the amount of money that they earn from there is simply enough for them to have a simple life, a comfortable life. If they are lucky enough to have a little bit more help from their parents as well, they can just enjoy their time here completely. But without it, they can still make do.
Okay, sir. I think, is there any more question from the audience? Okay, if there's no question, maybe we can take a picture together, sir, before we close our session.
Should I stop my screen sharing?
Yeah, you may stop your screen. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Billy.
Oh, you recognize Sir Billy.
Hi, Mr. Tuna. Long time no see.
Long time no see. Long time winter is coming here. I wish I was in Indonesia right now.
Ah, yes, please come, please come.
Yeah, I want to.
Wait, can everyone please open your camera because we will have a photo session with Mr. Tuna. Okay, I think yeah, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, good. Once more. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Oop. Okay. Thank you, sir. I will send the photo later.
Of course, of course. My pleasure. Thank you for having me here. Apologies for my voice. I'm a little bit sick today, and I have to go and give more classes right now. But as I told, if anyone has any further questions, I'm constantly in contact with Mr. Billy and Miss Webby. We have a group chat, and you can keep asking those questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer.
Sure.
Right.
Thank you, Mr.
very
Tuna.
much.
Yeah,
It
thank
was
you for
very
your
nice.
time. Nah.
It was very nice meeting the new members of your team as well. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.